First off, I would like to thank all the veterans that died believing in the, you know what? Let me just go to this. I'm going to redo that. I'm going to show y'all what YouTube did.
All right. Firstly, I would like to thank the veterans that died fighting for what they thought they were believing in. Secondly,
all right. Secondly, I would like to thank the veterans that have served or are currently serving. And YouTube screwed up my live stream I just did. They eliminated me saying that. They eliminated me talking about the Second Amendment, some of the key points. Let me minimize me. Hang on.
In the military, honorable discharge.
That's me. I got an honorable. Look at this. They are messing with my.
I'm 22. If you want to look up the separation code. I was an aircraft maintenance specialist. I've got the dates. I was.
Really?
They had a arm reduction deal going on.
Really?
In the 80s,
is this how
my name came up? So the government feels like, hey, we can break your contract, but
looks like I'm gonna have to just. I'm gonna have to wing it, y'all. You see, look, I've been having good lives going out, no problems, no buffering, no nothing. Now you see what's going on. I'm trying to get the word out. And this is what I was asking the active duty right now. Please remember what you swore an oath to. You swore an oath to protect the constitutional rights of all Americans from foreign and domestic enemies. That is the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment gives you the right to bear arms for the protection against foreign and domestic enemies. Do you understand? We have domestic enemies in this country. And if these domestic enemies ask you to do something against the American people, you better remember the oath you swore. You swore to uphold the Constitution of the United States with your life. I did. I do have my DD 214 form right here. It's laminated, but it's right here. Honorable discharge. Good conduct medal. Okay? I'm just asking all y'all active duty military members right now to look and see what's going on. And look and see, are you protecting all of ours, including you, constitutional rights for this country? This country is supposed to be a republic. A republic is run by the people. We put leadership in place to be the voice of the people. But it's got so twisted around that now they are our dictators. They tell us what we got to do. They tell us we have to wear a mask. Our constitutional rights gives us the freedom to be free. It gives us our God-given rights. No man shall rule over you. Simple. Democracy is ruling. Hey, Bug-Eyed Jim and People's Last Stand. Man, they messed up my first live stream. It was 4 minutes and 5 seconds long. When it uploaded, it was 3 minutes and 5 seconds long, and they took out all my key points. And I'm trying to, I'm sorry. I did. I got my DD 214 form right here. Honorable discharge. So I can talk about what I've experienced and what I am seeing. And I'm seeing a communist country that I'm living in. Communists. They are telling us what we have. They've got a fake virus that they're using as a tool to put every American in check. And not just that, it's worldwide. And who's behind it? The WHO organization and United Nations. There's some more enemies. Those are foreign enemies. Right now, we have a problem with domestic enemies. And one side shows it more than the other. But believe me, from the president all the way down to your local town mayor is corrupt. From your sheriff department to your city cops, corruption. They are the enemies. They're out here. You have a right to free travel on any public road without fear of being stopped. But what happens? We got these dadgum highway robbers that wear these badges and tote these guns, and they come up on you in packs and give you a ticket to pay them money. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of no freedom in this free country. Yeah, free my ass. Oh man, I got mad. But what made me mad was I was trying to be nice in the first live stream I did, and they sat there and butchered it up like they did and took out what I was saying. And what I was saying was true. And I've never done this, but I actually made a short, well, you can't even see that. I just made a quick outline right there of, I wanted to thank the combat heroes that have died in wars. And I wanted to thank the ones that fought in combat and put their lives on the line. And I wanted to thank the ones that are currently or have served. But it eliminated all that on the first live. And then I was going to try to show the first live, and where it cut that out, I was going to pop on the screen and say what it cut out. But then it wouldn't even let that play. So thank you, YouTube. Actually, it's an AI algorithm. It's a GPT-3 program. That thing is rewriting stuff as I speak. Man, I'm getting mad. I'm spitting mad. Oh. I didn't do nothing, Buckeye. Man, I almost said that. Sound like after a chicken lays an egg. Buckeye, Buckeye. Oh Lord, I'm out of my mind. But man, yeah, they messed up that first live. They cut out a minute of it. A little here, a little there, a little everywhere. Like I was saying that first live, anybody that was military, held up their right hand and swore with their life to protect the Constitution of the United States. Yep. Is anybody doing that? Nope. Why? I don't know. They've been brainwashed. They've been led to believe that, hey, if you get off the narrative, you'll be in trouble. Well, look, John Boy, the original channel, does not exist because YouTube said I wasn't going with the WHO organization narrative. You've either got to be the MF that's saying, wear a mask, get the shot, who is the greatest? And if you don't, your channel gets scrogged up. I don't know what to do. I can't even, you know how I found the back door and live stream? They cut that out on me on it. Hey, Lorianne. Yeah, I mean, pissed me off, man. They screwed up my first live. I was going to make it to the point. I had it outlined how I wanted to do it so I could get a straight message out in the minimum amount of time, and then they butchered it up. And I guarantee you, anybody watching it live did not see it get, I mean, they heard the full thing. So what I'm going to start doing from now on is I'm going to start screen recording my live streams. So that way, when they sit there and start taking pieces out here and there to keep me from getting my message out, there will be a behind the scenes video go up on the live stream. How you like that, YouTube? How you like that, AI? You got something for that? Oh, I'm getting mad. Man, I'm getting mad. It's pissing me off. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of this fucking country. Man, we got fucking deadgum politicians claiming presidency when the official count has not even been counted. Because they got to eliminate all the fraudulent, you know, the dead people, the people that don't exist, the people that are illegal. I mean, come on. Hey, Jen girl. I guess you made it down to Florida, all right. Look, look. The first strike I ever got on YouTube was for putting a historical quote up from a German soldier in World War II. I can't say the N word because it might trigger something. But, you know, the ones that had the little, yeah. And it said, if you tell a lie long enough, how did it say it? No, I got to read. If you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. And the truth is the enemy of the lie. And therefore, the truth is the enemy of the state. State means government. And therefore, the government, state, has got to use every resource they can to keep that lie alive and make it look like the truth, like they're doing now. But I got a community guideline strike. They called that hate speech because I put out a true quote of what was going on, and I did that. What? I forgot. It's been over a year ago. Before any of this, I did that in 2019 sometime, and right after that is when everything started going wild. Yeah, big enough and long enough, it becomes the truth. And that's what they've been doing. They've tricked these people into, oh, I got to put on a mask because that's what they're telling me to do. It's the only way to keep you safe and keep me safe. And if you ain't got a mask on, you're not protecting me. I mean, what? What Twilight Zone episode did I wind up on? None of this crap makes sense. I mean, you got the mainstream media sitting there telling you, hey, this is our new president. The official vote count has not been counted. You got the mainstream, I'm telling y'all, they were doing this stuff in prime time every day. Well, if this state goes this way and this does this and this, they just made a big whoop-de-doo out of some bullshit. Excuse my language. I'm mad, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of having to suffer because the 1% want it their way. There's 99% of us out here that can take care of the 1%. We need to exercise our daggum Second Amendment right and defend our country against domestic enemies. Come on. God, how hard is that to understand? But no, they twist the dadgum Constitution, the Second Amendment around to where everybody thinks, well, that lets you keep a gun. No, that allows you to have a gun to defend our constitutional rights against domestic enemies and foreign enemies. But guess what? All the foreign enemies are in bed with our domestic enemies. What family made a lot of money from China? What family member? Oh, I'm going to shut up. Atlas 2.0. I know it's a theater. I'm getting tired of it. But what I'm saying is this DD-214 proves I was in the military. I raised up my right hand. I swore with my life to protect everyone's constitutional rights in this country. Our rights are getting taken away every day, especially this year. There's been more rights taken this year than ever. Your privacy is gone. Your ability to work is gone. Your ability to pay bills are gone. The government wants you to sit there and rely on them so they can tell you what to do even more because, hey, we're helping you out. Man. But anyhow, they screwed up my live stream I did. I ain't wearing a mask. I'll never wear a mask. Even though my icon has got a mask. But that was due to the dadgum airplanes up there spraying all that crap. Just trying to make a point, you know what I mean? Oh, shit. Didn't nobody but you stand with me for John Boy for president last stand. You're the only one. Give up. I knew something bad was going to happen this year. I started John Boy for president over a year ago. I started campaigning like October of last year. Just trying to bring awareness to our constitutional rights that are just dissolving. And nobody's worried about it because they're worried about the newest iPhone that comes out or the newest earbuds or... God, all that's fixing to be gone, people. They tricked y'all. They've led y'all into materialistic things so you won't see you're fixing to lose your livelihood and be dependent on a government, and you'll be in a dadgum room with one bed, one chair, and a spot to build a fire so you can cook the food that they give you. Yeah, how you like it now? Oh, I wasn't this mad when I did the first one, but when they screwed up my first live stream and edited it out like they did, but wasn't nobody in that. Well, hang on. Tom was in the other one. He saw. Did the other one go, Tom Sellers, did the other one go all the way through with no buffering? You caught every word? Because it sure didn't load up that way. But yeah, I'm just, man, sorry. I just can't believe, man, we as veterans have fought with the reasoning of keeping people's freedoms. Not only the American people's freedoms, but help other countries with their freedoms. And what has come true is, take Venezuela, for instance. They had their election down there and they elected who went in. But America didn't want that guy, they wanted the other guy. So, but have you heard anything about Venezuela in a while? I mean, after the Russian bombers landed down there, it got quiet. Think about it. Why did Venezuela get so quiet? It just don't make sense. Oh, that's what it was. Venezuela was like the OPEC, the oil wanted Venezuela to stop pumping oil. That way they'd keep the oil prices up. Well, Venezuela was like, nope, we're going to keep pumping out oil. Thank you, Venezuela, because if they hadn't, our gas prices would be $5 a gallon right now. But luckily, they pump so much out, there's a surplus, and you can get it for $1.74 a gallon here in some parts of Tennessee. But you know, the big oil corporations and all these politicians that got their hands in the oil corporations' pockets are upset because the money ain't rolling in like it used to. Damn, am I turning into a political channel? Because I hate politics. Left, right, it don't matter. Same bird going whatever direction it's going. And that's Agenda 21, 2030, and 2050. You know, they got Agenda 2050 now. Or, yeah, I think it's 50 or is it 40? Anyhow, they added another agenda. It's going so well. They're like, oh, let's go ahead and move this on down. We thought we were going to have to wait 60 years, but it looks like only 20 or 30. Oh, man, y'all, I'm sorry. But when they butchered up that live stream and edited out the key points I was making, pissed me off. That's that daggum AI. Was it GTP3 or GPT-3, I think is the name of it. It's a program, man. You can sit there and tell that thing, hey, I want a website that does this, that, and the other. Instantly, you got a website that does this, that, and the other. This GPT-3 is AI. I mean, I just saw a dude interview it. The GPT-3 made an avatar, and it looked like somebody standing there. And this guy was asking it questions and stuff, and oh no, that's what do you think was? Look, those electronic election ballots or booths or machines. Guarantee it had the GPT-3 in it. Did you see that video I sent you? If you vote Trump, it changes it to Biden. If you drop, that's you look at the screen, you're like, yeah, I voted for Trump. I see it right there on the screen. Let me submit this. Tink. Then that GPT-3 gets in there and turns it to Biden. And you notice every one of those electronic ballot machines were in these Democratic swing state. That's what I'm saying. The domestic enemy is both sides. Just one's worse than the other. One's a little more clever. I mean, look at Trump. You don't become a billionaire twice for being a nice guy. Look at Billy G. That joker stole somebody's idea and developed Microsoft. That's what I'm saying. If you're rich like that, you're not nice in your heart at all. But I've had enough of it. I have had enough. Let me look at some chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to ranting because, man, editing my live stream like that pissed me off. Because I was going to keep it under 5 minutes. It wound up 4 minutes and 5 seconds. And then when I went to my channel and looked at the live stream, it was 3 minutes and 5 seconds. And then I played it and it cut out. Oh, it just. Oh, let me settle down here. Well, see, that's the whole plan, man. They're going to make every country to where everybody, they're fixing to have another lockdown because they're sitting there talking about how the numbers are rising. We just had the largest amount in one day. We had 110,000 positive cases. Guess what? You're going to have 110,000 recovered patients. Nobody's dying from it. Oh, God. Man, there ain't no Chinese flu. That's a tool. They have been trying to figure out how to do a pandemic to where they could convince. How am I trying to say this? I can't just say the American public, but we're the ones that are harder to convince. But from what I see, when I go to town, 90% of the people are wearing a dadgum mask. And if I see somebody, hey, from now on, and this is what I do, and I do it anywhere, if I see somebody not wearing a mask, I will go out of my way to approach that person and I will say, thank you for not wearing a mask. And then the conversation's on. They're there. These people not wearing a mask are like me. They know what's up. And I'm talking about women too. You know how many women I've gone up to and said, thank you for not wearing a mask? And they look at me and say, well, thank you. And then they start the conversation. I just thank them for not wearing it. I'm glad to see there's a few people's eyes open, but man, we need to get everybody's eyes open to what's going on. This is the biggest sham ever pulled on the whole world, man. The whole world. No, they don't. Look at Trump. He sits there, buys all this steel to sit there and build buildings, and then he don't pay for the steel. He's like, F y'all, you know? And then he sits there and we don't want to go over there to Biden, where he gets the son over there in China and Ukraine, and sits there and, gets, the only thing that daggum Biden kid knows how to do is light up a crack pipe. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's over there with these big electric corporations or whatever it was and making all these millions of dollars. And he's like, don't forget about the big guy. Who's the big guy? Oh, Sleepy Creepy. All this, there is physical evidence of it all, but do you see the mainstream saying anything about it? No, because that will mess up their plan. But the Russia collusion, do y'all realize this MFer Biden They killed my string, man. I mentioned the B word, the B-I-D-N word. Next thing I know, they knocked my cell signal down to 1 bar, and I cannot live stream on 1 bar. 2 is hard. I need 3 bars. And I had 3 bars all morning until then. And now I've got my tablet. All right, I work, if anybody doesn't know, I work off AT&T signal, and I use my tablet for a hotspot. I had to put my tablet outside the window. I had to put it outside just to get 1 good bar. Man, sorry about that, guys. These MFers don't want the truth out there. And actually, that's an example of what the GPT-3 can do. The GPT-3 is everywhere. It's AI. It's everywhere all the time. People don't understand how bad this AI is. This AI is actually like the devil in the physical form on this earth. He's able to get to everybody. He can read your thoughts, your mind, your dadgum heartbeat, your pulse, everything. But anyhow, where was I going with that? The AI is the downfall of mankind. But the AI, that GPT-3 is what just did this. Because it can write a whole website in like that, right? So don't tell me they don't have a GPT-3 that's sitting there in everybody's live streams or videos. Changing stuff. I mean, take, for instance, my first live stream. Look at it. The GPT-3 got in there and edited out my key stuff I was saying. Telling y'all, the AI and the GPT-3 sits there and writes out this program. We'll do this, do this, do this, do this. And if this messes up, we'll go to this and do. And if that happens, go. It's got 1,000 million different ways to get to the Skynet bull crap that's going on up there. It's not just for communication. And he's tied in with DARPA too. So don't think there's so much. Watch this hand while this. Yeah. 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 All right, Susie, I didn't even know you were in here. I must have been ranting too much. Thanks for coming by. I hadn't seen you in a while. Thank you. Hit that like button on your way out. I don't usually ask, but trying to beat the algorithm. No, I don't think it was you, Tom Sellers. Oh, you hear me? The video's lag? Really? Well, let me stop the camera. I only have an icon. Ooh, I almost did something wrong. Why's my avatar's gone? You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. They took my avatar away. They actually took my avatar out of the avatar file. Oh my God. That's messed up. Well, look, I ain't gonna keep. I just wanted to try to get out the live stream. I was trying to get out earlier that they added it out, and now you see what they're doing over here. I was mentioning keywords and boom, they just in my stream. But look, y'all have a good day. Don't take it with nickels because they're probably making money out of wood days. But until next time, this is Time Boy saying see y'all later. Where'd you get that rawhide? And it didn't end. It won't end. Am I still live? It says having trouble connecting. Oh my God. Thank you, Lorraine. You too. I can't get this to end. It won't let the live stream end, y'all. This will make it end. I can't get it to end. I'm going to try something. I'm going to screen share my whole and show y'all what it's doing. It says I'm sharing, but I don't see it. All right, I'm going to turn my icon off. Maybe that. I should be screen sharing my whole screen so I can show y'all. I cannot turn the live off. Really? What in the world, man? God. I can't end this stream. I guess they're trying to eat up my hours on StreamYard now. The daggone GPT-3 has an attitude. All right, watch this. Having trouble connecting. Please click your internet connection. I've got for check. All right, I'm going to hit end broadcast.